Hi everyone, I'm Mike. This is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, where our mission is to help you get the best bang for your buck when it comes to your outdoors gear. Today we're going to take a little bit closer look at the Mora Companion Carbon. Stick around, maybe we'll learn something together.
Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want?
Those of you that saw the first looks video at the Mora know that I got a Mora Companion Carbon. I really like the grip of it. I like the ergonomics of it. It feels very good in the hand. It's very comfortable to use. You know, it's got a nicely done carbon steel blade. I chose carbon so that if necessary I could use a flint to strike sparks from it. Stainless is easier to take care of, but you know, carbon is a little bit more useful for the bushcraft type purpose. You know, the spine on this does not come ground. It's just straight as stamped out of the factory. I'm going to have to file it flat in order to be able to use a ferro rod. Just full disclosure, this is not the original Mora that I got that was in the first looks video. This is a replacement. When I went to use my my belt sander to grind this spine flat at a 90 degrees, I took just a little bit more off of it than I wanted to. So yeah, gonna use a file now. Hey, I've said before, I've never claimed to be very bright. So today what we're going to take a look at with this is to see how well it batons and to see how well I can do feather sticks with it. Out of the box, it has a pretty acceptable sharpness to me. I mean, I can shave with it right out of the box. Took the hair right off. So that's a good thing. Obviously it could use a little touching up. Just about any factory blade can. You can get it sharper, but out of the box it comes pretty doggone sharp. Let's see how tough it is. If I'm going to baton with this, I'm not going to try to go all the way across something like that. That doesn't leave enough blade to do it with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a narrower spot and try to chip in this from the side. Okay. Just kind of chip away at it. Now I can get a slightly bigger chunk of wood off here. So we'll try that. Then I'll baton that down a little bit and see how this does making feather sticks. Hate to do that on this part of the knife because these aren't full tang knives, and well, I don't want to risk destroying my blade, but on the other claw, you know, I kind of want to see what this will do. So let's baton that piece down, and then we'll try some feather sticks. Seems to be holding up fairly well though in processing this wood. Let's give some feather sticks a shot. Even after all that batoning, it's still sharp enough to put off some really fine curls there. Look at that. Actually kind of surprised. I know in the past I've always been a bigger chopper kind of knife, kind of guy, you know, bigger blades. I mean, for instance, in my pack right now I have a Schrade SCHF 52, and that's a big chopper. That's the kind of thing I would baton with if I had a choice. not a little 3/4 tang blade like this. That being said, for smaller stuff, this is getting a job done. And for finer tasks like making feather sticks, oh wow, yeah, absolutely no comparison. I mean, I've never been able to get anything this fine out of that Schrade. Yeah, it's always been bigger. I've never been able to make little tiny delicate curls like that off of that Schrade. And it's sharp. It's shaving sharp. It's just the blade geometry and the thickness of the blade is way too much for something like that. So I'm Mike. This is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and this was my closer look at the Mora Companion Carbon. You know, overall, I think it's a great knife, particularly for $13.50. Man, you can't beat it. This is a great budget bushcraft blade. It'll do fine carving tasks exceptionally well, and it'll handle a little bit beefier tasks like batoning. But you have to keep in mind the limitations of a knife this size with a tang that only comes to here. You know, it's not a full-on chopper. That's not what it's designed for. It is designed to be a companion knife to those larger blades, and in that role, it's excellent. This is always going to have a place in my kit for sure. So, if you guys like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe. What do you think? Is this a great all-around knife? Is it a great companion knife? Should it be a primary knife? What do you think about the Mora Companion? Let me know in the comments below. And if you really like what you saw, please consider becoming a patron on my Patreon account so that I can keep bringing you great videos like this. Thanks. Come on back. Maybe we'll learn something together.
What you